Hey there, I'm Ryan, and this won't take long. Today, we're gonna go through the Starlink by SpaceX. This bad boy will get you internet, low latency internet, anywhere that you have a view of the northern sky. Let's open this thing up and take a look. When we purchased our Starlink, we chose to add on the $250 Starlink backpack. We primarily use this equipment while we travel around the US, and the backpack was a no-brainer for us. It's practical and it makes traveling, especially in airports with this equipment, super easy. Inside of the backpack is everything we need to get remote internet. On top, here we have our satellite. This is really the brains behind the operation, and quite honestly is a very impressive piece of equipment. Underneath that, we have the satellite base. Once attached to the satellite, this allows us to put the equipment anywhere we want and makes it very mobile. Here we have a 150-foot PoE cable. They come in 150 and 75-foot lengths. Tucked down in the bottom of the backpack, we have the Starlink router. This is really the muscle behind the operation. In this pouch, we have our Ethernet adapter, as well as our power cord. The Ethernet adapter provides power to the satellite and also has an Ethernet port for easy access to hardline internet. We've unboxed our Starlink and we're familiar with the equipment. Let's go ahead and set it up. First, I'm going to plug in my Ethernet adapter into the bottom of my router. Then I'm going to connect my power cable to the router and then connect it to power. I'm going to plug in the 150-foot PoE cable into my Ethernet adapter. Now I'm going to run my 150-foot cable outside, plug in my satellite, and I'll meet you out there. All right, now we're outside. I've run my PoE cable from my Ethernet adapter to a location that I think is going to be pretty good. We've got a pretty good clear view of the northern sky. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to open up my Starlink app on my phone. I'm going to open the app. I will start the setup. I'm going to select my Starlink. I'm going to check for obstructions. We'll select the Starlink we're using again. I'm ready. So now we scan the sky for obstructions by eating up all the little green dots. We'll view the results. So there's a few obstructions here. It's going to be these two trees above me. And I'm gonna go ahead and try and set this Starlink up anyway, right here. Let's see what happens. Okay, now that we've found a good spot, we're going to feed our PoE Ethernet cable up through the base and plug it in to the Starlink. And then we will seed the satellite into the base. As we watch, we can see that the satellite is scanning, looking for a signal. And this is all done on its own. Now that we are online, we can go ahead and see what kind of speeds we're getting. So there you have it. I'm standing outside of the building. The router is inside. It looks like I'm getting 32 megs down and about 4 megs up, which is pretty good considering we do have a bit of an obstructive view with the tree, and we just plugged this thing in. Now that we are done using our Starlink, we need to put it back into Stow mode. To do so, you're going to go into your settings, scroll down, and click Stow. Once in Stow mode, you will be able to put it back into your carrying case, your road case, or be able to move it from point A to point B without a problem. There you have it, the Starlink from SpaceX. Versatile piece of equipment that'll get you internet essentially anywhere. We traveled the country with this and used it for a little over a year now. And we've had some mixed reviews. Some of us have had success with it, others have not. The primary use was to stream video. And we found that overall, the bandwidth just was not there to stream video even in 720. So that was a little bit disappointing for us, and we also ran into some issues when we reached out to support. Never really heard back or got an answer to our question, which was frustrating at the time. And then we also found that in inclement weather, it definitely doesn't operate to its full potential, which was surprising. But on the other hand, while we weren't able to stream with it, it is a great piece of equipment for somebody who lives in the woods, has an RV, goes camping a lot, and you need to just check your email or check your Facebook. There's plenty of speed for that, and all you need is a clear sight of the northern sky. And then the last thing I gotta say is it's super easy to set up. First time I got my hands on it, download the app, within 30 minutes I had this thing up and running, no problem. So, like I said, this wasn't gonna take very long. Thanks for tuning in. Cheers.